Mara jammed her utility knife into the rusted seam of the precursor hatch. The blade bit deep, metal screeching as she twisted with both hands. Sparks flew, the seal cracked. Got it, she grunted. Kethral leaned in, scanner humming. His frilled crest flared. Vance, that knife. Its spine glows with precursor lattice symbols. Active. Encoding active. The ruin shuddered. Walls hummed to life. Glyphs pulsing red around the hatch. Tolan Sarah yanked Mara's wrist back. Abort! It's locking on the markings. Security protocol! Alarms blared. Vents hissed gas. Mara ignored him. She rotated the knife 90 degrees. The glowing spine aligned with the hatch glyphs. Click. The red faded to blue. Gears ground open, hatch cycling wide. Keth's scanner beeped frenzy. Impossible. Human tool. Interfacing? Tolan stared, tentacles rigid. It's awakening the core. Pull it out. Mara grinned, knife steady. Deeper lights flickered inside. Precursor vaults stirring. But something watched back. Kethral's frilled crest snapped shut.
He yanked the knife from the hatch with gloved pincers. Quarantined.
Full spectrum translation run, now. Mara Vance flexed her empty hand. The blade's symbols burned in her mind, etched from years of wear. She snatched a datapad and sketched them fast. Jagged lattices, repeating in blocks. 4 clusters. She grouped them, lines linking like puzzle edges. Tolan Sarah hovered at her shoulder, tentacles twitching. Vance, delete that. Precursor glyphs kill. She shoved past. A wall panel pulsed nearby, matching her sketch. Tolan jabbed the first block into it. Lights flared crimson. Vents roared. A drone whirred from the ceiling, blades spinning. Defensive boot! Tolan yanked back. Abort mission! Mara scanned her groups. Not random. Sequence. She reordered. 3rd block first, then first, looping the rest. Fingers flew across the pad, projecting the pattern onto the panel. The drone froze mid-air. Blades retracted. It dropped to standby with a whine. Keth's scanner trilled. It responded. Not translation. Pattern lock. Tolan's tentacles coiled tight. She's rewriting security. Mara pocketed the pad. Deeper vaults hummed louder. The ruin hungered for more. Mara ripped scrap plating from a bulkhead, her multi-tool shearing edges clean. She welded a frame, jigged for the knife. Slots matching her sketch clusters, pushed it against the next port. Symbols aligned, glowing faint blue. Keth lunged forward, crest flaring. Vance, your groupings invert our lexicon. His pincers flew over his tablet, swapping glyph tables. Not phonetic, positional locks, rewriting now. Tolan's tentacles lashed conduits. Grids bleeding power to the ship. Sparks flew as he clamped isolators. Rerouted. We have minutes. Mara slotted the knife into the jig. 3rd cluster first. Jab. First cluster. Twist. Loop the pairs. Ports hummed, accepting. A corridor iris dilated ahead, mist curling out in. Vault lights flickered alive. Keth whooped. Access. Then the walls pulsed. Crimson numerals spiraled up from the floor, untranslated, ticking down. Fast. Mara plunged the blade into the chamber's shifting floor panel. Etched symbols on its hilt glowed, syncing with the panel's runes. The slab locked in place. Correct match. Floor groaned. Panels slid sideways, realigning in a grid. Crimson timer ticked, 4:17. Keth's tablet beeped. Chamber geometry overlays your clusters perfectly, Vance. Next shift, southwest panel, inverted triad. Mara twisted the blade free, lunged. Symbols clicked. Panel halted. Exit iris shut behind them. Energy haze crackled upward. Tolan's tentacles jammed a conduit probe. Sparks erupted. Field jammed. 30 seconds. Haze sputtered, exit cracking open. Mara scanned. One symbol repeated. Faint, off-kilter, like a watermark on every panel. Not a lock. A key. She carved it into the central console with the blade tip. Console word. Lights shifted green. Panels froze. Crimson timer paused at 1:02. A new chime echoed. Floor symbols rearranged, not blocking, sequencing, projecting holographic glyphs upward, waiting. Keth's crest drooped. It's testing us. Mara gripped the blade tighter. The Ruin graded their next move. Keth jabbed his tablet at the holographic glyphs. Ruin, accept our translations, clean data dump via Vance's key. Mara aligned the blade's glowing hilt against the central console. Symbols pulsed in sync. She twisted it like a stylus, initiating the precursor handshake. Hologlyphs swirled, querying their shared clusters. Match confirmed, Keth hissed, crest flaring. It's trading back, console hummed. Schematics flooded the ship buffer. Modular blueprints, power grids, warp coils. Toland's tentacles clamped a surge conduit. Security spike incoming, blocking now. Sparks flew. The haze recoiled. Mara sliced the data stream with the blade tip, splitting it into shared modules, half for the Ruin's archives, half theirs. Fair trade. Shutdown sequence. Panels dimmed green. Timer reset to 0. The exit iris wide, floor symbols fading to dormant etchings. Keth stared. It let us go. We earned this. Mara sheathed the blade. Her disposable knife had just bartered ancient stars.